Hello, I thought we could look at some Easter cards that I've collected throughout the years today in preparation for Easter coming up. Most of these cards are 20 years old or higher, and two of them are 50 years old. So let's get started. The first one, we see some animals on the front, one little kitty cat in an Easter basket, a schnauzer dog on top of an Easter egg, a sheepdog with some bunny rabbit ears on, and I think this type of dog is called an Airedale Terrier, and he or she has an Easter bonnet on with 3 flowers, and there's little Easter eggs all over the card. And the card says, "Easter's here." The letters are all different patterns and colors. So Easter's here. Hope it's your most terrific one ever. Love, Grandpa. That was from my dad to my kids. And it's in a beautiful purple ink, the words and the picture of the Easter basket in a nice pastel color. This is from 2000 American Greetings. The next one has Snoopy on it. Snoopy and Woodstock. And in the background there's like a tie-dye pastel sky, and also the doghouse is like a tie-dye pastel. See the Easter eggs in the sky? And it says, "How many eggs does the Easter bunny lay in each basket?" How many eggs does the Easter bunny lay? And the answer is 0. Bunnies can't lay eggs. He, happy Easter. And Snoopy and Woodstock are laughing so much they're crying. And this was from my mom and my stepdad. It says, "Have fun in Wisconsin and see you soon. We must have been planning a trip to see my brother and his family." This was from the year 2000, and it's a Hallmark card. This is a little handmade card that I put in here. My niece made this. She made it out of a piece of loose leaf paper, and somebody probably helped her fold it up. But it says, "Happy Easter." She drew tulips. And there's a couple stickers. One's a bear with a heart, and that looks like a crayon or a pencil. And she drew with a crayon some Easter eggs and 3 balloons, red, green, and blue. And it says, "From Sarah to you," and there is another sticker with ballet slippers on the back. Sarah is now over 30 years old, so that's how old this is. I think I might send that to her. She lives in Wisconsin. Here we have a vintage card, and it says, "Easter wishes for you, Auntie." And we have a little pink bunny rabbit dressed in a bonnet and a blue striped dress. And I don't know if you can tell, but the fur parts of the rabbit, the legs and the face and the ears, are flocked. They're like a fuzzy, felty touch to them. And then the flower pot, the Easter basket, and the ribbon going through the bonnet have a golden, glittery touch to them. It's very pretty. And this was from me. That's what they would call me when I was little. Love, Christiners. You see the date there. "This Easter greeting, Auntie dear, comes straight to your address with a big bouquet of wishes and more love than you could guess." And here's the bouquet, and it has some tulips and a daisy, a black-eyed Susan. I think that those are forget-me-nots, and a nice big pink Easter egg. And the sentiments are, "Happy Easter, happy spring, lots of love, cheer and joy." And this was an American Greetings card. I wonder if that means it was a quarter. It says 25E. I wonder. This card is from my husband's grandmother, and she always sent a very religious themed card as a testament to her faith. And it says, "Rejoice, he is risen." And there is a beautiful floral arrangement with some lilacs and lilies and some tulips. And I think that's called delphinium, I'm not sure, and a Bible, a white Bible. And the passage down here is from John 16:33, New King James Version. "Be of good cheer, I have overcome the world." And that's just a little excerpt. That's the end of that particular passage, but let's see what it's like inside. It says, "We celebrate the miracle of our Lord's resurrection at Easter. Death could not hold him." And then it says, "To my husband and my kids and me, may you experience Christ's sacrificial love in your heart, moment by moment, every day of your life. Love to all." This was from 2000, and it says Lawson Fall Limited was the maker of that card. In the next card, there's a little chick, and he is progressively cracking this Easter egg. This blue Easter egg with some multicolored dots on it. He says, "Crack, crack, 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 crack." And finally, at the end, he sees his little friend that was in this egg after he cracked it. "Know what I like about you?" Let's see. "You crack me up. Happy Easter. Love from Aunt Sue," and these were her pets at the time, Molly, Spirit, and Audrey. And there's a little riddle on the back. This was an American Greetings card, and I don't have the date written on it. I don't know. But the Easter riddle that's on the back of the card is like a little extra. It says, "Why do we paint eggs on Easter?" Let's flip it over and see. And the answer is because they're too hard to wallpaper. So that's why we paint eggs at Easter. That's cute. Very colorful purple on the inside, isn't it? And the last one, this is from 1968 too, and this is a Hallmark card. Looks like my grandmother's writing. And this was a card to my grandparents. And it's almost like a book, and it's so colorful and beautiful and special. I found this, and I was so glad that it managed to stick around through moves and, just the passing around of things during someone's lifetime. My grandma pretty much saved everything too, but it says, "Happy Easter, Mother and Dad," and see the beautiful gold writing. And we have throughout this little card, this family of white rabbits, a dad, a mom, and a baby. And little poems, maybe they don't rhyme, let's see. No, they do. And it says, "This job of being parents is not, of course, all fun, especially considering the hard work to be done." Look at Mom's dress here. Ooh. That is quite a little fashion statement. We see a little baby with a bowl of oatmeal or porridge or something on his head in the high chair, and Dad, Rabbit, is carrying a basket of maybe laundry, and he steps on the little toy, a wheeled toy with a string that happens to have a duck or a chicken or something on it, and he's falling. Mom says, "Uh-oh," and the baby is just making a mess. Isn't it colorful? So here we are again. Dad, Mom, and an older child now. The same little child is growing up. "You try to tell your children the proper things to do." He's a little older in this one. And then before they're half grown up, they start in telling you. That's the truth. Looks like they're having an argument maybe about clothing. maybe, and a comb is in the dad's hand. Maybe he wants this bunny to comb his hair and change his clothes. Let's see what happens next. You rearrange your household the way you think you should, and then before you know it, they leave the place for good. Oh, so here he is in maybe teenager years, talking on a pink telephone in front of a TV with antennas and a little drink and some popcorn. And mom and dad are just thinking, I don't know. What did we do? And then I think that the bunny's going off to bunny college. He has on a sweater, and he has a suitcase with a banner on it that maybe looks like a college banner, and a little beanie on his head. And they're at their door, and they look very sad. So, in spite of all the problems parents always have on hand, somehow you've always found a way to help and understand. Here's mom knitting something with her 2 knitting needles, and dad has got his face in a newspaper, and the young man is singing, playing a guitar. You see that gold sheen on there? I don't know if the camera picks it up. That gold accent is all throughout this card. And here's the last page. And it shows mom and dad alone now and looking in love. And a beautiful wreath around them. And it says, and so no matter what these words may say or leave unsaid, you'll know the wishes that they bring for happiness ahead. And this is my aunt's writing. I can tell it says the kids. There were 5 children who were all adults by then. A couple of the younger ones may have been older teenagers. I'd have to sit and do the math. But that's that. And I hope that you enjoyed our time together today. Thank you for watching. Bye.